What's up? How you doing?
What up, man? I'm doing good. Doing good.
Yeah.
Doing good. Yep.
Yeah. Welcome to Seattle's Best Brunch
Sweet. Thank you so much for having me.
at the Labor Temple. We're in
Yeah.
a small room right now.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
big.
It's big
It is
in our
pretty big.
mind.
Yes.
Big in imaginations.
That's true.
Little
Yes.
things happen. Big things happen in small rooms.
No, that's
Andre 3000.
Yes. Outcast.
Yeah. Outcast.
Outcast.
Outcast. Tom Hanks.
You never know what you're gonna get in a box of chocolates.
That's right. Run, Forrest, run.
Oh. Yes. Run, Forrest, run. I didn't. What was the big? Did you talk about imagination as well in that movie?
I don't know, but he had a movie called Big.
Big.
That
Oh.
I think was about that.
Oh yeah. He was like his he was like a little kid
Yeah.
again. Yeah. I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Yeah, I just watched it for the first time on an airplane. But anyway, yeah, thanks for being here. This one will be a little different just because, yeah, like usually, thus far I've interviewed artists with, not saying you're not an artist, let me explain.
Okay.
Let me cook before you judge me. Artists that have lyrics, right? And I'm a lyric guy, so like I dive into their lyrics and like, you know, the rollout of the album and yada, yada, yada. And you're the first person, which I'm glad, that doesn't really have that, right? But you are an artist, you're a beatboxer,
Correct. Yes.
connoisseur, extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And you're working on an album, I think. Yeah.
Yes. So
Which maybe we talk about.
yes, yeah, we're gonna definitely touch on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, first question, always the hardest.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm the Beatbox Panda,
Okay.
and I've revamped myself out here in Seattle. Moved from Los Angeles, and I've been beatboxing in total of 25 plus years. I cover hip hop, EDM, personalized remixes of popular songs.
Yeah.
And I love performing live. I love performing live. I love getting in front of a stage, grabbing that mic and just trying to command the audience and do something for them.
Yeah.
Rather than, I'll show you what I could do. I want to do something for you. So
Yeah.
always think about it as this talent that I have is God-given. And it's not for me. It's for the audience.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to perfect that as a beatbox connoisseur, beatbox artist, entertainer,
Yeah.
and just give the crowd a really great show. And yeah, it started way back in 2001. Didn't have a drum set, didn't have a DJ turntables. So I was always replicating sounds and everything. I had a cousin that beatboxed a little bit and kind of dropped some sounds, basic sounds, which I ran with. I practiced and I ran with. And coming from an era from 2001 to 2005, there was not many tutorials about beatboxing.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, I hear ya.
Forums, you know.
Yeah.
And just me talking to people from the UK. It's called humanbeatbox.com.
Oh, okay.
And so I was on there a lot, and we would do online poll battles and whatnot. And came across this artist named Rozelle.
Rozelle.
Rozelle, yes.
Where are they from?
Rozelle is a solo human beatbox artist, also a lyricist. And he was famous for his If Your Mother Only Knew cover, which is a spin on If Your Girl Only Knew by Aaliyah.
Right.
So I took that and I would listen to it on CD, and I bought it. I would listen to it overnight on my Walkman, just put some headphones on, and yeah, just kind of absorb all the sound and how he does his techniques, his sound techniques, his breathing, and incorporating lyrics as well. He would beatbox and sing at the same time, so I kind of adopted that style and turned it into my own. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's super dope. Going back, because you just stole all my questions. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so you mentioned two things that I want to touch on real quick. The first one was you love performing, but I read in a couple of interviews that that wasn't always the case, at least when you started. Like you were a little bit more nervous than you are now.
The nervous part, I don't know where I probably threw that in, maybe because I said it's always great to be nervous 'Cause
Oh yeah.
if you
Okay, that's what it
lose,
was though.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you lose that feeling of being nervous, I feel like you don't care anymore. It's not something you would grow out of. I think it's something that you lose your spark. You
Yeah.
lose your spark. So I'm still happy that I'm nervous.
Yeah.
And that's a great sign, as I've always evolved as well. So it just pushes me to be better and shows that I'm still a baby at this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that when I read that, it made me pause. Because
Okay.
on one hand, I'm like, well, I want to get to a point where I'm not nervous. And in some aspects, I'm not nervous when I go on stage anymore.
Right.
But as I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, I could see the point of if you're nervous, you're probably pushing yourself in a way where you don't feel comfortable, right? Like if you feel comfortable with what you're performing, you're probably performing something you've done before.
Correct.
But if you feel uncomfortable and nervous, it's like, well, I haven't, like for me, piano, like I don't perform piano that often.
Okay.
So when I do, I'm like, fuck, I'm like extra nervous. So I think that's kind of where I landed with that statement. Would you agree with that? And like, are there more aspects to it that?
No, you're pretty much in line with it.
Okay.
You're nervous because of the piano. You're trying to see if you can perfect it and what you've rehearsed. For me, the beatboxing, there's no backtrack. There's no depends on the EQ of what's going on. The crowd. You know, I play in front of many crowds, different demographics and different venues. So I'm all over the place with it. So I get nervous when I'm trying to perform something new, something I haven't really rehearsed yet, because performing nervous is way different than performing in your bedroom or performing in your studio. To take it out there and see if people like it, you know, that's also something that gets into my head. But that's the main reason why I'll get nervous, rather than the growth part of it, like, you know, the spark you have when you go up there. The nerves kick in when I'm like, okay, did I rehearse this right? Is this gonna come out right? And believe it or not, I do freestyle a lot of my sets.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so I do very comfortable sets in the beginning as a warm up, and then as the show goes on, I will throw in what I was practicing on and see if I can blend that in with my current set.
Oh, interesting.
And so the bass, the drums, and just transitioning from one song to another.
Yeah.
I memorize blocks of performances,
Yeah.
which I have done in the past all my life. I memorized blocks of hip hop, blocks of this, and I would take that block, move it around, and just reinvent it as I go on. And sometimes, or I would say 90% of the time, the performance doesn't come out as I did last time. Very different.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And would you say that that is very dependent on the crowd, as you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's a hip hop crowd, you know, I would do more hip hop heavy songs. EDM crowd, I would do more EDM based songs, and play around with the subwoofer a lot, do a lot of sub bass and low frequency.
Yeah.
I performed anywhere from nursing homes to
Really?
retirement homes. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So I would do songs from way back, you know, and see if they can recognize that, or, you know, give them a taste of what's going on right now and just completely blow their minds away.
Yeah. Is there a song that always hits?
That always hits. It depends on the crowd, but usually it's the echo that I do. I do an echo, which is kind of universally appreciated. I would think, where I would just say, some, think, like this, or I would echo my own beats. Be like, right? So I'll be like. Yeah, so I have also a set of that that compiles my echo and combines the echo and the beatbox at the same time.
Gotcha.
With lyrics, so it's called "Miss You."
So good.
Yeah, so I have a remix of that as well, and yeah, the crowd loves that.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, I'm just so amazed every time I watch you, even like the YouTube videos I watched in preparation for this, and because one, I mean, the obvious question is like, how do you get all this breath, right? But I did read that, which I've heard other people doing, singers and rappers and what have you. You practice while running.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, how slow are you running, or how fast are you running?
I'm like at a 9:30 pace. You
Wow.
know,
And you're beatboxing at
9:30. Yeah,
9:30? That's
9:30
still
or
pretty
10.
fast.
It's 6, 7 speed, I guess. I don't know, but
Yeah.
my miles, it depends. But I'm always frustrated because I never get an accurate reading. So I'm running, and then all of a sudden, like within the first few few feet, I'm going, just
While running.
while running, and then you know how people can carry a conversation
Uh-huh.
just jogging. I'm beatboxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do people stare at you?
if they
Or
are,
like
maybe.
most people have headphones in, so like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm just going. I like to not run with any headphones. I like to, just appreciate the environment
Yeah.
and be aware.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you
Yep.
live?
Is that?
Where do you live?
Oh, out in Renton.
On Renton. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's super dope. Going back to the other question I had. What's like the ideal crowd for you?
That's hard. That's pretty tough to say. I've just performed in front of so many crowds from reggae to hip hop to EDM. I think the most fun I would say is, Seafood City was pretty mixed.
That looked dope.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about all the other ones that opened up for Snoop Dogg, and so there's a lot of crowds that were just hip hop based, music genre based.
Yeah.
The most fun, I guess, would be EDM crowds.
Right.
EDM, where I get to have more freedom of dropping a lot of bass heavy sets that I have, and they headbang to it. So
Yeah.
I love that. I love the reactions that they give
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
I mean, energy is so important
Yes.
with performances, and I think a lot of people may not understand just how important it is to an artist, right? Like the feedback is so important, because if you're just standing there and then at the end you're like clapping, even if it's a enthusiastic clap, it's like throughout the performance you're like, are they liking this? Are they not? Like,
Right.
so I could see how maybe an EDM crowd, because they tend to be a little bit more like dancey and into the music, the energy could be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to test your showmanship.
Yeah.
You have
True.
my father always said, this crowd doesn't like you. You got to make them like you.
Yeah.
As I started performing at a fiesta, that's where I started performing talent shows, all
Okay.
that. So I know the nature of competition. I grew up with a lot of competitive sports as well. So I kind of translate into my personality and taking my beatboxing to another level with that.
Right.
So always try to make the crowd like you by doing songs that they're familiar with. A lot of intimate shows that I have done in the past. Currently, So Far Sounds. I do a lot of So Far Sound show for them. The crowd there is very intimate, so it's not like a big, crowd where if they like EDM or not. So I'm always put into a space where I don't know what they listen to, so I'm just going to give them a whole variety, and that's what my show is. It's always separated: pop, hip hop, jazz, some drumming in there, and EDM, trap, bass music. So you get a whole variety in my show, not just a hip hop genre based show.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so your cousin introduced you. You started. You're going along this route. What was like the first? Do you remember the first thing that you landed? When I say landed, I mean like the sound or beat or song that you were able to perform, and you're like, oh, damn, I just did that.
Oh, a lot of people ask me this question, like, what's your first set,
Yeah.
And I'm just going to take you back a little bit. I had a little JVC karaoke machine that my grandma had.
Yeah.
Didn't have a microphone. What I used was a quarter jack to 3.5 adapter into this karaoke machine, and it was a headphone. I made a little hole underneath and put the headphone in there and just spit in it and beatbox and record it on a tape.
Okay.
So that tape exists somewhere. I just don't know. But
that's crazy.
I do remember my set a little bit. It was Push It by Salt and Pepper. Dougie Fresh. I used some of his techniques in there as well. If Your Mother Only Knew, which was the one I was telling you I've listened to. And at the time is, I guess, advanced because you don't know how a person's beatboxing and singing. And I would do a wind technique by Razel's brother,
Okay.
Kenny Muhammad.
Okay.
So all those guys are very inspirational to me. Can't forget Buffy from the Fat Boys. So that was my set that I had done. And I was like, all right, I can perform this. I did it at my first freshman high school talent show. Didn't place though. Didn't win.
Oh, I mean, did it go horrible or just went okay?
I think it was great.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good. from what I recorded, I think it was okay for what I practiced and everything.
Yeah.
And I wasn't nervous at all.
And how old were you at this point?
14.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 14 years old when I first started entering talent shows.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Damn, you didn't place. But you've been to a bunch of other competitions and
Yeah.
have placed, or top 16, or, have done pretty well.
Yeah, I started applying myself to battles. I would do street battles, like, this
Oh, really?
person beatboxes. I was in high school. This person beatboxes from this school, and they want
That's
to meet
such a
up.
thing back then, too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh, I got this friend that beatboxes. I'm like, all right, that fire in me as a little kid.
Yeah.
Let's battle. I do have footage of that.
Oh, really?
I do have. I will send it to you. But
Okay.
we battled in a fiesta, and no mic, nothing. It was just a crowd, and everyone's circling around, seeing what's up, and you just see me going off against him. It was dope. And then I started taking it seriously in like 2009. 2009 is when I entered my first competition officially in Irvine, California.
Okay.
And I placed first. I beat their champion beatboxer, I guess, at the time. And so after that, I started taking on more competitions, Urban Street Jam in 2010, and Lancaster. They had a beatbox scene in Los Angeles, in this other city called Lancaster, and I would drive 45 minutes out there, and I was actually champion 3 times in a row there.
Nice.
Yeah, but I met a lot of other beatboxers, which was great, is the community. That was the start of my battling career. And I always think that's a very important diet to have as a beatboxer, is to incorporate your battles and really get a feel for a competition in a beatbox sense. But I like to say that I'm not a battler at first, I'm a performer first. So I didn't know about battles that much, you know.
And why do you feel like that's an important piece to being a beatboxer?
It levels you up.
Okay.
I feel like it levels you up. When you perform by yourself, you're in competition with yourself. It's important to have some friendly competition, always have opponents, not enemies, and learn from them. And that's the only way, uplift each other. And it can be toxic in the community, as is every other community, but you pick and choose who you want to be friends with, and who you want to follow, and inspire each other to be better.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's that I do a lot of cycling, and they say if you want to get better at cycling, cycle with people that are better than you.
Exactly.
Yep. That'll probably leave you behind if you don't keep up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Applies to everything.
Yeah. So do you still battle?
No,
No.
I don't battle, but I am thinking of it. Just coming back. I do plan in 2026 to enter the Grand Beatbox Battle.
Dope.
I have never done that in my life, but I would like to see where I place in the world.
Yeah.
I've done competitions in New York, top 16 in the nation.
Dope.
Yeah, and
Which is crazy.
yeah,
Out of how many people go to that?
back then it was the third. Right now they're probably at their like 15th or something. Back then it was a pretty good sized crowd. It was run by a lot.
17. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. No, actually 16. 16. Only 16 were able to go, and I placed 16. But you want to know why?
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I was just joking.
No, it's true.
Okay.
Like for any battle, I like to sandbag my entry so that I get placed first. I go against the first or the second, I can knock them out.
Okay, hold up. Explain this to me. So, you're in your first round.
Bracket system. I would go against the first place who was considered first place. How they rank you from your audition or your. So they would rank you by 1 through 16. So when you go in the brackets, like college stuff, sports and everything, go against each other. 16 goes against 1. 17 goes against 2. 15 goes against 2. So I would always like to take out the first guy for no reason. Like
Yeah.
I'm back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would see where I'm placed. I'm like, okay, I would want to go against the number 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
They're the hardest. I'm gonna take them out.
So you sandbag your audition or your first round?
My audition to get to
Your
place.
audition.
Yeah. I don't show at all. And
But I'm like so fascinated by this. So how do you sandbag just enough without not being considered at all?
oh, that's the risk. That's the
You're like,
risk.
I live on the edge.
Yeah, that's the risk. And sometimes I don't place. I'm like, man, I could have done better here, but whatever.
Okay.
But they do now open eliminations, open stuff where you can walk in and they'll rank you. And I've also done that where you don't show much and you get placed against someone who did so well. You know, they kind of wasted all their material on the audition.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, all right, I'm gonna attack his weak points now. Like that's all he got. So then I would be placed against someone higher.
And when you're attacking weak points, like, is the thought that I've seen you do your best, right? And I know you're not good at these elements, so I'm going to show that I'm great at those elements.
Correct. And
Is that what you're okay.
expose that and that's my style of battling. I like to take what they got,
Vicious.
remix it, and then just show that I'm comfortable with it. And
Okay.
like I said before, I do freestyle my sets, but that came later. But during the battles, you have to be on your toes, you know,
Yeah.
like just like any rap battle or anything, you know, they say something, you have to have a rebuttal.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise, you don't have any material left. So I try to play off them to keep my material saved. So if they throw something on me that I can do, I will take that, revamp it, remix it, throw it back at them, and then set them up for their next round. And what are they gonna do? I'm gonna set them up for something I'm better at. They can't sing, I'm gonna sing on my round. I'm gonna rap on my round. And that's essentially it.
Wow, that's so interesting. So what are, and this is just me learning now. So what are the elements of beatboxing? Like the core elements?
Oh, what they judge on or
Yeah,
anything?
sure.
Okay. Like technicality, originality. I think that's also cleanliness and your performance. I think that's about it. Just
Okay.
the power, combos. They're all little sub things that they judge on.
Yeah.
But that's mainly it. Just come original, and just have your own sound. You can't be biting other people all the time, which was something that they had a lot of the beatboxers around my era had against me. Is I do a lot of covers, but then again, I mentioned that I'm a performer first, so do a lot of covers, and now everyone does covers, so no one really cares. And I do have original things as well, but for battles, they look down upon covers. Yeah.
Interesting. So it sounds like in official battles they frown upon covers.
Correct.
And when you say frown, it's like you can do them, but they're going to mark you down, or they'll disqualify you.
They'll mark you down.
They'll mark you down.
They won't even consider you. You know.
Yeah.
You just have to have your own sound, your own style. Throw in a few lyrics that are pretty original, and the beat as well. And sound is very important.
Yeah.
A lot of people can sound the same.
Yeah, for
by
sure.
listening to each other. So I tend not to do that. And a lot of friends or people on TikTok, they would send me videos of other beatboxers, and that's cool, you know? That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
But then like I'm like, it's not my style, you know what I mean? It's not my style, or it is my style, and I can do that as well. But like it is pretty frowned upon. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you have like a signature sound that is like Beatbox Panda?
I have a snare which goes, which I feel no beatboxer has, and developed it when I was in 8th grade. So another sound that I probably do like with my scratches is yeah, so just like different little sounds, but my whole soundscape would be me.
Yeah, for sure.
But as far as like, you know, a lot of people can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
But if I were to change it to my own, I'll be Yeah, so it's very. I like drumming like that a lot. Drumming that I'm fascinated with drumming. I can't drum though. Coordination is off.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's hard.
Yeah.
Drumming, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I mean, if you could just drum with your mouth, why not?
Yeah, then that's what I'm built to do.
Done.
Yeah.
Love it. That's so cool. Is there a song that? What was like the first super hard song that you nailed down?
That I nailed down, I would say, and in the style that I have now for EDM, like within the last 4 years, it was probably the Vanilla Ice one, and I was like, oh, I like that. I like that sound. Before that would probably be the Ride with the Mob, Plain Jane cover that I have as well, and that was the first kind of bass lyrics I tried to perfect, and that was kind of my foundation with all this. And I like to move it. That Madagascar song,
yeah.
or Reel to Reel.
So good.
Yeah, so a lot of a lot of the demographic, they appreciate the crowd response and everything. But yeah, I would say Ride with the Mob or Vanilla Ice.
And what was it about those songs that made them hard?
Incorporating the lyrics,
Okay.
Where to Take My Breath, and and setting up for the drop. In the past 4 years, I reviewed a lot of my old sets with that song involved, and it's so slow, but and now it's more sped up, and I'm a little bit more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is the breath a feeling thing, or is there an actual strategy behind it?
Depends on the capacity, but I would feel it's a strategy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's super interesting. And is there a song that you're working on right now that you're having trouble like really nailing down?
I'm trying to cover this one band called No Good.
Oh, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, No
Yeah.
Good. They're on TikTok. I used to talk to them, like, and DM them and everything, but they released a song. I forgot the name of the song, but it's by them. It's one of their first singles. So I'm trying to work on that. And the one that I've barely perfected right now is by Prodigy. It's called Breathe. And I mixed that with Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Oh, really?
So I have those two songs mixed together.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Bodies is making a comeback. I hear it everywhere now.
No
I
way.
mean,
Okay.
part of that is JID and Offset, I think.
But they got a song with that?
Yeah. They sample it.
Let the bodies. No
It's
way.
just that part.
Yo, that's dope.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah.
Oh,
it's pretty
man.
dope. It's pretty dope. Yeah. Damn, that song's so good.
Dude, it's
Classic.
great. It's my ender for my whole set. Like when I do that, that's when my set is ending.
Really?
Yeah, because I put so much energy into that and so much bass towards the end, and people just love to headbang and just they feel it.
Yeah. That's super dope. So you said in an interview that you were going to stop beatboxing at 31.
That was the plan, the original plan.
Yeah.
But plans change.
Yeah, what happened? What kept you in it?
I would say the newfound style. Like I felt like I was stagnant with it. At 31, I believe I said this when I was in my 20s or something, my late 20s, and I was approaching 31. I said, you know what? If this doesn't turn out the way it should, then I'll quit.
Yeah.
It was a very hard decision that I even considered. But once 31 rolled over, I think I did a show with I did like a school show, and it kind of uplifted me to do more good with it. I started doing workshops.
Dope.
And then from there, I developed my EDM style even more and changed up my sound, I should say, and incorporated modern techniques to my beatboxing. And I entered the Seattle Beatbox Championship, so I won that in 2019.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's what kind of upped me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna still do this.
Yeah.
And then here I am.
Yeah. Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Is there a big, thriving beatbox scene here in Seattle?
No,
No.
I'd say no.
Okay.
I want to start it.
Yeah.
I've been in talks with the Vera Project.
Dope.
I do teach workshops at a bunch of schools. I want to make Seattle a regional qualifier for the National Beatbox Championship. And then from there, I want it to be considered one of the places you can qualify for the Grand Beatbox as well. So I want the major cities to all have one. They have Midwest Beatbox Championships, West Coast, and they have little sub championship competitions as well. But I want Seattle to be a great one. We have great beatboxers here, but they're just, I got to pull them out of the woodwork. You know, they don't perform like I do. They're more battle set, battle oriented, battle focused. And I understand that. They're younger generation, and they're crazy.
In a good way.
Crazy good.
Yeah, okay,
They're amazing. I always say they're amazing. Their techniques, and I'm like, wow, I grew up on Boots and Cats, basically. And their starting point was my advance. So I'm like, yo, beatboxing was a baby. It was barely being conceived around that time. You know, no one took it seriously as an art form. Even when they talk about hip hop, like, what is the fifth element of hip hop? They say only there's four.
Yeah.
But yo, don't forget about the beatbox.
Yeah. Dougie Fresh.
Yeah, Dougie Fresh was there doing it.
Yeah.
I did a set with KRS-One, which was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
He freestyled over my set.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So I was able to just take whatever I learned hip hop from its roots and have such a basic style to what it is now, and incorporate all the modern stuff. It's a pretty I don't know, eclectic style. Call it maybe modern, electronic, alternative, hip hop. I don't know. It's just a mix of stuff.
Would you say that globally there's a thriving beatbox scene?
Yes.
There is. Okay.
Globally, yes.
Dope.
Especially in places like the UK, Japan.
Japan's good at everything.
Japan's great.
I mean, everything's
Korea.
there.
Yeah,
Korea's having their moment right now.
Yeah, they have the really great beatboxers out there, and you know, beatboxers from all over the world. You know, I don't know exactly their names, but there's some big powerhouses there that can put on a great show, and I'm entertained a lot. You know, watching them sometimes, like go on YouTube, and like, whoa, this is crazy to watch. You know, like how much it's grown. So yeah, globally, I would say. Yeah, it's a big deal, especially on TikTok. They blow up. You know what I mean? Beatboxing is appreciated, and for how good they are, and it's amazing to see where it's at now.
Yeah, I saw a couple of videos that you did where you just like freestyle over some random like singing clip.
Yeah.
So dope.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
I loved it.
Just trying to incorporate beatboxing and throw a beat on there. You know, I guess. I perform with my partner. She goes by Millie Melodies, and she plays the guitar, transposes songs, just like kind of like what I would do, except with my vocals. But she's learning all these songs and putting them into guitar. And what I'm doing is structuring a beat over it and just being the background for that. And I don't mind that anymore. I don't mind that at all. But if it helps them, I love doing that. I love performing. I love collaborating with other artists as well over instruments, and yeah, so that's what I like to do. Just be a backing beat to them. Yeah, I don't mind doing that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you're like a vessel. You're of service with your talent to other people, and like whether it's a crowd or an artist or some random person on TikTok. Yeah,
just go ahead and perform for them and add to their stuff. You know, I'm not trying to outshine them. You know, when it comes to that, that's for my own solo stuff. Yeah. So,
were you always like that, or were you, when you were younger, were you a little bit more like, no, I'm trying to be in the spotlight, like I'm trying to win these competitions?
Yeah, I was more like that. That just comes with the mentality and the fire, being young.
Yeah.
You know, very fascinated with what I could do already, and just want to face the crowd than rather be a face in the crowd type of thing. So I see a microphone, or I'm walking down Chinatown and I see someone playing, you know, the guitar. I'm like, hey, I can beatbox for you while you play, you know? Or I'd be in Vegas and then just see someone not use their microphone, kind of taking a break. I would make the whole strip just dance. Yeah, so it would be, I see ladies kicking off their heels, waiting in line for somewhere, and they're just dancing. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
And there's like a specific microphone you like to use?
Oh, I have two.
Okay.
AKG D5.
Okay.
or the AKG Beatbox Battle microphone is called the BBB D5, also by
Oh, there's
AKG.
literally a beatbox microphone.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That broke, so I'm still trying to ask AKG for one if they have them because I can't find it anymore.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, those microphones are great. The one I currently use is a Sennheiser E945, and that picks up very well for my sound. And the sound engineers also like that microphone as well. It's no feedback into the mic when you're holding it. It's very direct, and I feel like it gives a much deeper bass sound than the AKG. Although it has a smaller diaphragm, but it's also heavy duty, and I like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, how do you find this? Because even me as a rapper, there's not like a place you can go to like find the microphone that matches your voice and your tonality and the way that you deliver. How did you go about finding this microphone?
I just dabbled in a lot of
Okay.
them. So I started with an Behringer XM 8500. That was my very first microphone, and it was always sold out. So I went to Guitar Center one day, and they said someone canceled their purchase. Picked it up. It was a $20 mic at the time, and I used that for a very long time until I got a AKG BBB T5. I messed around a lot with the Shure, the SM58s wireless, but to have a personal mic is just because I don't spit on everybody's mic. Yeah. And they also Lysol and bleach other mics, or you
Oh, they
don't.
do? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Like, for sanitary
Yeah,
purposes. So you don't know how old that microphone is. Everyone's saliva's on it, and I'm inhaling too a lot.
Right,
So
right.
I don't want to get sick or capture whatever is on that microphone, and just don't know the condition of it. So
Yeah,
that's
for
why
sure.
I bring a personal mic. But Sennheiser right now, E945 is my current bad boy, current
Gotcha.
weapon.
Okay. And you're from LA.
Yeah.
How long have you been in Seattle?
Since 2018.
Okay, so 7.
7 years.
years.
Yeah, 7-ish years. I
How-
went back during COVID, came back in 2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How has Seattle like shaped your artistry?
Definitely tested my showmanship, as it's the entertainment here, or I'm not in the right spaces yet. But earlier, it was very difficult to find shows. So I had to mold to, I had to figure out what the city was about and where the entertainment was, and see if beatboxing was even accepted. So I would do open mics here and there, just see whatever show that was out there that gave me an opportunity to be in front of people, to show what I can do. Because it's very hard to judge, oh, I'm a beatboxer. Oh, okay, I have a friend that beatboxes. It's not the same,
Yeah.
A lot of the times it's not the same.
It's not like the lunchroom.
Yeah,
thing that-
it's not, they would also put in their own beat, and I'll be like, yeah, something like that,
Yeah.
and they would be like, oh yeah, I do that too. I've been doing it since, I don't do that for 45 minutes, what I mean? My usual set, it's like 20 to 45. And yeah, trying to figure out where I fit in Seattle was difficult. But when I came back the second time around, 2022, I got booked as a beatboxing nurse for a
Beatboxing nurse.
for a play at the Village Theater, which
Oh,
I
okay.
qualified for.
Gotcha.
So it's out in Issaquah. The play was called How to Break, a Musical, or The Musical, and that was going on for 4 months. 2 months at Village Theater in Issaquah, and then 2 months later at the Everett Performance Center. So it was going on there. So I was a shadow. So I shadowed the main person. The main cast is from New York. So it was kind of a dream to be a beatboxing nurse, because I'm Filipino and my parents always wanted to be a nurse and so I didn't have
I
any.
made it.
Yeah, I made it. I was a nurse and I get to beatbox, and that mixture was just that was me. I had to get it.
It was made for you.
Yeah, it's made for me. So I did that, and that kind of kickstarted, connections out here. I met Marshall Law Band. Marshall, great guy, and he throws an event called Fremont Fridays. I performed there a couple of times, and always good energy. So I'm meeting people along the way. Got me in contact with other people. He knows a lot of people. I got to meet them, and then went ahead and met Ascended Reality, you know, Rick, and Dale, who runs the Orange Couch open mics or Orange Couch shows now. So a lot of people are doing their own things where I can get to apply myself a little bit, insert myself, and then perform in front of their crowd. So it kind of just grows from there.
Yeah.
Just networking around here.
Yeah, for sure. And so you said you were trying to find your place, and it was hard to find your place in Seattle, which even me being here for 16 years, I would say is accurate. Like when I first moved here, for sure, and I think as you continue to evolve and reinvent yourself, like you're constantly put into new rooms that you have to sort of navigate. What would you say is your place now?
For here, I felt like I paved my own place, because you know, beatboxing again is still, you know, you send someone a clip of beatboxing, you're not going to feel the live sound of it.
Yeah, for sure.
You can definitely feel you know, something with production and all that over the phone, and that's how they basically hear your stuff. I have to show them crowd reactions and all that. So in Seattle, compared to LA, Seattle can get live, you know, but it definitely isn't LA up to, you know, as far as that. But there are places that can get pretty wild where I've performed at here. I like to say I just paved my way out here, kind of performing everywhere. You know, I perform corporate places, very intimate spots, open mics, events such as Folk Life. I'm the only artist in history to perform twice in a row.
At Folk Life?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that existed either. They said they don't usually do that. Like they try to give chances to other artists, but I did my first show at Vera Project. Shout out to Maz. He's doing a great job out there.
Oh yeah, that guy's the goat.
Yep. So I'll be teaching, try to teach a workshop there next summer.
Cool.
Yep. And have a class for the generation of beatboxers out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would say like I would try to just pave my own way, because there's no real spot for me as a beatboxer entertainer. So I try to just dabble in education and just try to get in front of as many people as I can. And like I said, I do a lot of wide variety of shows. So I performed at Hidden Hall, and places you think like, oh, there's a beatboxer. What is he doing in here? You know, So Far Sounds. It's very hard as a beatboxer to get accepted. And I like to say there's about 20 other beatboxers here, but I don't see them. And yeah, I would encourage them to come out, but they're just not in the circuit. So I like to say I put in my hard work and perseverance and all that to make a space for myself out here in Seattle.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy I'm accepted, I hope.
Yeah. No, I think you are. You're a Beatbox Panda.
Beatbox Panda, yep.
So just wrapping up a little bit here. You have this album. What else are you like really excited about in 2026?
2026, excited about teaching.
Teaching.
I am trying to get my first quarter filled with a lot of shows, and usually the shows come out as they just kind of trickle down from each show. So I'm just gonna try and get one. I think I'm gonna be doing a show next year at McCall Hall. It's gonna be in front of like 20, 30,000 people.
Nice.
Yeah. So
for what? You can't tell me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get the other raps right now. Okay. But yeah, so that's going on.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, thank you. And I plan to debut, still under wraps, but I feel like I could talk about it now, is the regional side of the beatbox.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to host a beatbox battle here.
Nice.
And I want to curate a show. I'll probably need your help.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would love to put together a show. It's not just going to be about beatboxing. I'm going to have artists as well. So I want it to be a nice place where people can also showcase their talent and expression. And the main thing is the beatbox battle. And I want that to grow. I've had several kids come up to me after a show, 12, 11, 9, saying they watch me on YouTube, and I'm like, man, I gotta be a good example. You know?
Oh, for sure.
So I want to encourage these kids and inspire these kids and the next generation of beatboxers to carry it on in Seattle. When I first worked here, when I first lived here, I was a part of WAPI. I don't remember what it stands for.
Okay.
I forgot, but it's a place where they kids, foster kids, and kids that were they kind of dealt with substance abuse.
Okay.
They would meet there after school on a bus, and we would take them off the streets basically. So there would be beat production, there would be graffiti. They
cool.
can learn, and I was a beatboxer, so I would teach them beatboxing and educate them. I would have pizza days on Fridays and watch a movie about beatboxing, like Beat Street, Crush Groove, educate them with that and watch YouTube videos. And the kids there were from anywhere from 8 to 18, 8 to 17. And I would inspire and take that to other schools as well, teach them. And so that's how I kind of got started with the educational out here in Seattle. And which drove me to want to curate now for kids and the younger generation that is interested in beatboxing and want to take it a step further. And I heard them; they're really good. Nowhere near
As good as you.
no.
I'm just kidding.
No. Like in the beginning, if they were to battle me as I was 14, they would destroy
Murder
me.
you. Okay.
They would destroy. I would probably not be beatboxing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd just be Panda.
Yeah, I'll just be a panda, pretty much.
That's super cool. So a lot of education, this regional event competition.
Yes.
Album. Is it Beatbox album?
It's going to be an album with me and my partner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Gotcha.
there's going to be some of me in there as well, and accompanying her with her. So it's a little EP. I should
Dope.
say. Yeah.
Dope. I'm excited for that. And yeah. Last question.
Cool.
Let me see. Let me just make sure. Yeah. I love giving flowers to people.
Okay.
So who do you feel like you need to give flowers to?
Wow. There's just so many. There's so many.
Just one person.
My flowers.
Or you could pick up to three people.
Well.
If you need to.
Well, first. Like
You can't say me.
No.
You can't say me.
No. Oh, okay. Can they be spiritual?
Yeah.
All right. I like to give it to God first, as the talent I said was given to me to express, to show what I have. And there's a reason why I'm doing this, and I've inspired many. So even inspiring one was just great. And so I got to give him that and all his praise and all that for me to allow me to do this and to drive me. Another one, I want to say my partner allowed me to give me the time out here to do this, to pursue this and really give it my all. So shout out to Millie. And guess that's pretty much it. And I like to say, as a collective, the city of Seattle, the state of Washington, whole PNW, because I've done shows all around there. Thank you for accepting me, and I look forward to giving you another great show, several shows along the way at an even bigger scale, which we were working on. And just enjoy the craft, and I'm going to enjoy my time here on this earth, beautiful plane that we have. And just explore more and put more time into it and make sure everyone is at a very great frequency and just vibes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is dope.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Those are my flowers. That's a lot of flowers.
There's a lot of flowers. Yeah. I thought there was going to be more based on how you set it up.
Oh, shoot.
We don't have all that much time. My parking just told me that it's up. So.
Oh, damn.
Beatbox Panda, thanks for being here.
Oh, no. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. I look forward to more conversations, helping you out however I can with this regional thing.
Cool.
And yeah.
Oh, I appreciate my time, man. Thank you so much for giving the space to me and allowing me to talk and allowing me to tell my story.
Yeah, of course. And thanks to Labor Temple.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Labor Temple. Amazing.
Thank you. We're not even, there's no one around here. Anyway, that's a wrap.